Hello and welcome back to another episode of XCOM. I thought we'd take another shot at the mission from the start without actually replacing anybody, so let's give it a chance to see how it goes. Trying again. I don't really want to have to restart, and if we do, what I'll do is instead go through and maybe get some better armor for people. We might wait a couple of days in order to do the mission, so we'll have to see how it goes. But first of all, let's focus here. First unit through does bonus damage during the breach. The most damage is going to probably come from Blue Blood because he got the armor-piercing round, so we'll send him in first. And we'll send him in some backup in the form of Patchwork. Then on the right, we'll send in Godmother and Terminal. Godmother will be marked. This does not bother me particularly. Let's give this another try. Now, this mission is really hard. The first area, not too bad. The second area, though, kicked my butt last time. So we're definitely going to want to approach the second part of the mission quite a bit differently than we did previously. Now here we're going to want to focus on enemies who are aggressive. We can obviously take out the turret pretty much comfortably. He's got a guaranteed kill on this aggressive mech. If he hits, it's a 97%er. I think that's probably a wise choice of enemy to fire at here for Blue Blood. So we'll take this 97% chance to kill. He's got 7 HP and our max damage is 7 to 8. There you go. Love to see that. Next, we have 4 to 6 damage. We have 3 more units who can shoot back at us. As many of them dead as possible is the best outcome. Now, she's got an 84 here on this turret. She would need to roll a 5. So she's got a 5 or a 6 possible, including the 4. So her damage could be up to 66% chance here to get a kill. So we'll try. I believe in you. Nailed it. Next, we've got 2 more aggressives. We've got this android, which doesn't actually have that much HP, and then this really long shot on an android. So we'll take the close shot on the android, and there's a decent chance, actually, we take him out here. Indeed, he's down, and now we've got 1 more unit that is able to fire back. Chances of taking it out, basically non-existent. Probably better to take just a high percentage chance shot and get some damage on an enemy. We'll do that. She got the crit and took him out, actually, which is great. Unfortunately, Blue Blood took a bit of damage. But given the start here, I wouldn't be surprised if we'd be able to use a heal from Terminal on Blue Blood to get him back up on health. I wouldn't be too concerned. I think we should be able to go into the next part looking pretty solid. Now, we do have a mech. That's a pretty good chance shot on, too. I think I'll probably take that. It would be nice to take out this android. So, you know what? Let's first try taking out this android. Okay, that was beautiful. Blue Blood, again, turning into one of the most powerful units. I'm still torn. Like, part of me really wishes that I had taken the chance to check out the new unit. That's the snake one, a little bit different from anything else we've seen in XCOM. Torque, I believe the name is, and I think a lot of people ended up going with Torque as their choice of unit. But I'm not going to be too upset, because at the same time, while it would have been nice, we're still able to do some pretty good work here with who we have. She can do a guaranteed kill here. Unfortunately, it looks like we may not be able to get that heal off on Blue Blood, which is not ideal. That being said, she can't see the droid that we need to be dealt with here. Are you in cover? Unfortunately, Terminal is also not in cover from this android, which is kind of scary now that I look at it. Unless she can see that android from this position, which she cannot, she's going to have to do the charging jolt here to guarantee take out this mech, which is fine. It just means that it's going to allow our android enemy to actually be able to take a shot at us. I'm not too concerned. I don't think it can do much damage. Hopefully, it does not hit out of cover Terminal. It has hit out of cover Terminal and done massive damage. That's something you hate to see. I don't want to kill it immediately. I do want an opportunity to heal her. Wow, that was some damage too with that crit. Unfortunate that she did not choose a little bit better cover when she got into position there. That is actually really unfortunate. I think what we'll do is we will come over here. We need to give Terminal a turn here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna overwatch the droid.
Knocking down hostiles.
We have plenty of turns now. Let's go ahead and send our heal off on Terminal. Unfortunately, we need her to heal herself because she took a pretty good hit there. Never mind, we're gonna heal Blue Blood. Never mind, it just showed Blue Blood, but we healed herself. That was weird. But now we want to try and take out the droid, obviously. We have 2 more turns here. We have plenty of opportunity. I'll take the 38 because why not, basically? There's no other reason not to. She missed. It's not really a big concern. Blue Blood now can take it out, or Patchwork potentially. Just got to get into position where they can see it is the only issue. In order to do that, I think we'll come up here and see what we can see. Unfortunately, we cannot see it, so we'll overwatch up here for in case it tries to make a run for it. Not a lot else I can do there. Patchwork.
Don't get twitchy.
It's possible she'll be able to see it from up here. We'll try. If she can't, then we'll run her into cover. She cannot. That is interesting to me, I would say. Well, that means it can't see her, so let's go ahead and have her overwatch too. You know, more overwatch the better, I suppose. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, so she just went ahead and took it out. The overwatch from Godmother was plenty. Didn't do quite as well on this encounter as on our previous one, but we didn't accidentally use up cooperation, or I think the teamwork. The one that you only have one use of. We didn't use that one up this time, which I think is better.
You must have caught them by surprise.
Take a sip of my drink here. I'm drinking some iced coffee if you're curious what I'm drinking today.
See if you can track it down.
Yeah, I'll do that. I wasn't going to go after him until you told me to. I was just going to turn around and leave. But, you know, that's cool, too. Last unit through, we'll have the weapon disabled. Definitely not ideal. But it is important to have a unit over on this side, I would say. The potential for damage also a little bit scary. We'll send in 2 units over here. And then over here, we will send in these 2. All right, let's go ahead and give this a breach and see how it goes. This is the one that's scary because once you clear the place decently, it seems like endless of those Ronin come in. So I'm going to want to focus down the Ronins if possible. Even if they're not the aggressive ones, they're very scary. They do tons of damage, and their potential for killing is uncomfortably high, shall we say. There is an Andromedon also, which is very scary. I might take a shot at him. That might be the safest shot. Oh boy, that's a tough choice. This mech also is aggressive, which is very scary. We got a lot of situation here. The Ronin actually is the least intelligent one that I should shoot. Oh boy. Guaranteed takedown on the commando just about. That's not a terrible idea. It would mean one less shot coming in at me, but that's a big waste of a powerful shot. I think ultimately, putting some damage on the Andromedon, as painful as it is, I think that's the right call here. That's a good hit. I'm thinking we're going to need to use Patchwork, hopefully, to maybe take control of the mech. Otherwise, she can... Whoops, I did not mean to shoot there. Well, we'll be destroying the mech. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That is very unfortunate. We have a chance of taking down the mech during this particular breach, which is not bad. The Andromedon will be shooting at us, which I hate, but let's try taking down the mech. I hate to spend that much ordnance on it, but having one less enemy shooting at us seems really good. That got a horrible roll on that. The damage was abysmal. My god. If we hit, it's a guaranteed kill on the mech. Let's go ahead and just take it. The mech is guaranteed down. Okay, we put a lot of firepower into killing the mech, and we're about to take some serious damage now. Yeah, we took some pain there. Took about 7 damage. Yeesh. And we moved into kind of a deleterious position here when you consider where the Purifier is. I'm not sure that was the best. I will be willing to use the Lance here, especially if I can hit 2 things, which it looks like I can. I can hit the Purifier and the Andromedon for some serious damage. That seems like a good use of his weapon. It does end his turn, which means I can take a regular shot first and then use it, which is probably a wise decision. Oh boy, what if I could just shoot twice instead and use one of them to take down the Andromedon? He's got a 73 or an 85. An 85, but he would need to roll high on the 50-50. Or we cut 12% off the percentage chance, but if it hits, it's guaranteed kill. Oh, man. No, wait a minute. That's he's only got 5 health. Oh, yeah, so we would need the... Oh, boy. I think we take the 73 with a guaranteed kill. Please hit. Okay, he got the kill there. That makes me feel a lot better. Now, granted, the Andromedon does still have its turn available, its life, but... overall, it's in a lot less threatening position than it was. And taking down this commando so he doesn't get a turn, I think it's just a good idea. And so he's down. Okay, good. Now that actually gives us a turn directly to Godmother. And doing some serious damage to this Ronin seems like a great idea. He's going to do scary stuff if we don't do some damage. Like, that is... Oh, her weapon's disabled, too. Well, that's great. Let's go ahead and re-enable her weapon.
Reloaded.
We're going to need it. And can we take a decent shot at the... We can take a decent shot at the Ronin. I think we do it. It's not going to take him out, but to put good damage on him is going to be worthwhile, because these guys are scary. That was a good hit, too. 6 is a good roll. We don't need too much to take him out here. He's going to get a free attack on one of us, which I hate, but,
You're out of luck.
you know, it's only so much you can do. Oh, we have an Overwatch. Oh, the second Overwatch didn't get affected by reflexes. It would have hit him. So he has hit pretty hard there on Godmother, which is unfortunate. But we do have guaranteed takedown of him if we would like. I am going to launch off a heal here. Blue Blood definitely needs a heal. We're going to drop one on him.
Fine.
Just what I needed.
See how that does. Decent, decent. And then we have the Ronin having a turn coming up. We'll just zap him, I think, is the way we'll deal with him. Which means maybe we can take a good shot on the Purifier. We do have a 33% chance to crit. It's not terrible. The Andromedon shell, don't get me wrong, does scare me. Actually, you know what? Let's try and just shoot the Ronin. And the idea is we can use the charge to zippity-zap the shell coming up here. She took him down. The Ronin is dead. That's really good. Now we can use our electrical charge on the shell, and it will nearly take it out. It'll bring it down to 1 hit, which is very lovely. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll end the turn, but doing that much damage to the shell means that if it comes up here, if it gets too close to Patchwork, she does passive 1 damage to anything that gets close, and it's going to come in for a melee attack. So if it comes up here, which would make some good sense because we're the closest, then it'll actually be very beneficial for us. Unfortunately, Blue Blood is on fire again. That's real not good for him. The Andromedon shell is indeed coming over to Terminal. Hopefully she just zaps him. And no, she didn't zap him. She didn't go quite close enough. Everybody's taking tons of damage, and I'm very sad. Oh, there it goes. After the attack. Well, good. Great. Blue Blood extremely on fire. Oh, boy. This is not an ideal situation. This Purifier needs to go. We need to get Blue Blood, though, out of the fire would probably be a good idea. Just throwing that out there.
Stepping out.
Yeah, you should step out, my friend. You'll be getting a heal very soon. Let's go ahead and just... Godmother... let's just take a shot. Let's just shoot him once. You did crit, but not for enough to kill, which is unfortunate, but, you know, whatever. Godmother can now take the guaranteed takedown here. Let's go ahead and have a reload. And a bash here is a 100% chance to take him down. So we will do that. Alright, now we've got 2 waves of Ronin that are going to be coming back. We don't want to move up to where this poison is. In fact, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and heal Blue Blood from his fire here. And give him some health back. And then we'll, Overwatching really isn't that useful, though, unfortunately. But with enough Overwatch, we could potentially get a shot off on it. So I think I will go ahead and go for the Overwatch on this door. We'll have everyone Overwatch the same door. The idea being that he can't run all of them. Hopefully. Hopefully can't run all of them.
One moment.
So go ahead and have her reload. Have her Overwatch. Same door. Everyone will fire at the same dude, is the idea. That's fine. We're not even going to worry about that. Blue Blood can also get quite a bit closer. He will automatically enter Overwatch. I think having him up closer where he can get some really good shots in early could be very useful. Of course, moving him closer into battle is a little bit scary. So you know what we might do? I think we're just going to have him reload because he's a little low on ammo. And then also Overwatch up in this direction. Alright, let's see what they bring in. Let's see what they do. Here's the one. Okay, there's lightning reflexes burned. There's 5 damage. Very good. And there's the kill from Blue Blood. Alright, so the Overwatch worked. That was just overwhelming firepower is all we needed to kill him there. And it worked. I'm surprised it worked so nicely. Now we just need to take down these guys. And we can get some more heals out. Lovely. Another one down. Godmother moving up a bit closer with a good Overwatch seems like a decent idea. Let's move her to, like, I don't know, here maybe? Have her look at this one again.
Changing position.
Have her move up. Overwatch, like so. And now we can get another heal off, which is going to be quite nice. So let's see, let's have her heal. She would heal up halfway. Basically, at the end of the match, she will heal up about the sufficient amount that we need. Let's go ahead and drop a heal on Godmother, because in between rooms, they heal up halfway, is the thinking there.
Thanks.
So hopefully we can utilize that in order to keep her in a decent spot. Go ahead and now do our Overwatch trap here. Reload once more.
Gonna reload.
You do that, and Overwatch. Okay, this is going pretty well, I think. This time we're handling the Ronin much better than we did. Kind of learning how they work is very helpful. They both came out from over here. We didn't get Overwatch on either of them. That is super obnoxious. Oh, wow.
Let's open you up.
And now they get a free move. Well, that's super cool. That's super awesome cool. I love it. It makes me feel good. Apparently they don't have to come from where they say they are. Neat. This puts us in a bit of a tricky spot here. Let's go ahead and chaining jolt this gentleman.
Frying the hostile.
And then Blue Blood hopefully can finish him off. Our health is going to be looking a little bit tricky going into the next room, which is concerning because the next room is incredibly scary. Let's type of shot you've got? You've got an 80. Go ahead and take it, my friend. That's good. Blue blood, once again, trying to carry us to victory, and God knows we need it. This guy's going to get a turn. You hate to see it, but there's just no way around it. Blue blood cannot do enough damage unless he gets an incredible crit here. Let's just see. Or misses. You know, he could miss too. On the bright side, that means we'll get another heal. On the downside, Godmother just took a crap ton of damage. Wonderful. Well, she's rooted. She can't actually move, but she can definitely shoot at the dude. So we'll do that. This means Terminal can get a heal off too, which is nice. But then she's got to get the kill because if she doesn't, we're going to have a real problem on our hands because he gets another turn here. This means she's going to have... She does have the high ground. She got a decent shot here, but that means she has to not miss. And if she misses, this 57, which is not a great chance, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Or we can move his turn order further down. Let's do that. Let's pin him down. If we can keep him from moving, this will actually give Terminal another heal. No, it won't. But it'll guarantee that this guy does not get an action, which is very important. So let's finish him off. Our health is definitely not in a great spot. Terminal and Godmother will be at 50% health. Maybe it'll be enough. This is definitely an extremely hard next room. So I'm a little skeptical on what we're going to be able to do here. But my plan is, on the side where the boss spawns in, we're going to go ahead and have Blue Blood there over on the right side. And somebody with full health on the left. On the right side here, we're going to want Blue Blood, definitely. Automatically activates Overwatch. Maybe Blue Blood should go first then. Not first then. We'll bring in Godmother over on this side. And Blue Blood. And then on the left side, we're going to bring in... All units get +5... What? 50 dodge. Okay, we'll bring in Patchwork and Terminal. This is going to be scary. But we'll see. This is basically going to determine whether or not this is successful. If it's not, we're going to have to reassess and redo our strategy some here. Obviously. Now the scary stuff. Okay. The turret is a pretty easy kill. Android, fairly easy kill. Guardian, not such an easy kill. Andromedon, very scary, but not a very good chance to kill. I think we take the decent shot at the turret here. Getting one thing off the field immediately would be glorious. She's got a 66% chance of doing that if she hits. She failed to get the high roll or the mid roll. That's very unfortunate. We still have a shot here from Patchwork. God, I really don't want to waste her shot on the turret too, but I might need to. Killing something would be just super neat. I guess I gotta basically take her shot at the turret there. She's got nothing better. Oh boy. Well, take your shot at the turret. Hopefully at least take that out. That's one less thing shooting at us, I suppose. As for our shotgunner, they've got a chance to take down the drone, which is probably worth taking. Let's go ahead and try killing the android. She missed the 93% chance. I'm not going to get mad. I'm just going to get even. That's the plan. We'll just get even. Let's guarantee take out this commando so he can't shoot at us. Okay, so we're going to take a shot here, obviously. They missed and hit for 2. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. This is not undoable.
Feel the fire covered.
Tossing a flashbang.
Always lean into the throw.
Sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was muted there. I don't know how long it was muted. I hope it was not very long. What? I don't know how it got muted. Anyway, my apologies for that. Okay. The plan being here, hopefully we can, I was saying we can take control of this android at a 73%. Because that would be very helpful for deflecting some damage away from us.
Frying circuit.
It's a high chance.
Whittle 'em down.
It did succeed. That gives us +1 unit and then basically -1 unit. That's pretty huge. That is really nice. She can still take a shot. I'm kind of tempted to just zap Bellis Mar to put some damage on him. Getting as much damage on this idiot as fast as possible
Jolting
is
attack.
probably the best choice. Let's go jolt him.
Shocking hostile.
Shocky hostile. It's some damage. It's not incredible, but it's some damage. Blue Blood might be able to finish him off before he even gets a turn if we're lucky. He's got a decent chance here of hitting with the Phase Lance. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a shot with the Phase Lance that will allow him to hit 2 targets, but he can take 2 100% chances and guarantee take out Bellis Mar. And I think that's what we're going to do. Taking the boss off of the field is probably the wise decision here. That's a guaranteed kill on the boss. That's really big. That's actually huge. Now, what would be interesting is what if I can use the android here to deactivate the psionic gate? I can. So let's interact. All right, we've already turned off one of these. That's huge. That is huge. We might be able to do this. Right, the gatekeeper now comes through. I totally forgot that was the thing that happens next. That's super horrifying. Like, don't get me wrong. Let's prime self-destruct. Hopefully we can use that to cause problems for someone who tries to kill this android. Terminal now has a chance. I think a heal from her would be a wise decision. Alternatively, cooperation could give someone a turn to shoot a bit sooner. But I think maybe just dropping some health on Godmother so she can go and finish off this gate was probably the good idea, so we'll do that. We will heal up Godmother, get her some health, because she's about to make a mad dash for the other generator there. There we are. And now she needs to take a shot at something. There's a lot of choices as to what to shoot at. I don't know if any of them are particularly good. We do have the ceasefire grenade. We could turn off the Gatekeeper's ability to shoot. If we can get the Gatekeeper and the Andromedon in one grenade here. Oh. I don't know if we can get them both. We can get the Purifier along with the Gatekeeper. The Andromedon might actually be scarier in terms of his ability to use his grenade on us really quick here. So, you know what? Let's deactivate the Andromedon's weapon. I think that's probably the better choice immediately. Purifier is immune to that somehow. I don't know how. And now we need to take a shot at someone here. We're going to want this to do some good work. What can she do good damage to? Probably not the Guardian. She doesn't have that good a shot on him even. Or the Purifier. Oh boy. I guess put some damage on the mech. That's going to be a problem here pretty soon. Probably going to fire rockets at us, which is super not cool. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's use cooperation on Patchwork. And Patchwork, for her part, can use her remote thing to destroy that mech fully.
Hey,
So Patchwork should now get a turn here. And she can send over her Zipper Zapper and fully kill this mech. That's one more enemy who doesn't get a turn coming up here.
overloading target. Left to mark.
Good, good, good. That's really good to see. Okay. Now it's Godmother's turn. She basically has to run and gun to this, I'm afraid. She can get into slightly better cover here, but it's not great. And unfortunately, she's not going to be able to shoot this turn. She basically has to go turn off the generator here. Otherwise, they will get reinforcements, and we cannot afford those chrysalid reinforcements this time. So go ahead and push the button. Explodies. That is nice. I wish we had some shredder ammo. Oh, she still gets a shot, too. I didn't realize that wasn't a double move. I like that it wasn't a double move. I just didn't realize. She's got a shot at the Gatekeeper that almost has 0 chance to actually do damage. Wonderful. She could take a pot shot at the Andromedon. She could also just try and move to safer cover. Where would that be? Here, perhaps? No, I think she's in about as safe a spot as, unfortunately, she's going to get. Probably taking a pot shot here at the Andromedon's not a bad idea, so we'll go ahead and do that. She got the hit. It didn't do a lot, but it did some. So I'll take that. I'd rather the damage than nothing. Guardian's probably going to put shields on people and be a total jerk. Indeed he is. Including on the Gatekeeper. You hate to see it. Andromedon should have to reload here. He tried to punch the droid that we have control of, and he missed. That's kind of hilarious. Disoriented Purifier here is going to try and set Godmother on... No, he's double moving. He's double moving. Okay, I guess his disorientation is still affecting him. Now I think we can get a good zap off on the Gatekeeper. This should do... Well, it still only does 4. I thought this was a robot unit. Apparently it's not a robotic unit. That's not cool, but we may want to go ahead and start working on him because he's very scary. He's a very scary enemy. Hopefully between this and Blue Blood, we can finish it off before it even has a chance to act. We got Blue Blood's turn coming up here. That'll remove the shield and do just a Scotia damage. Blue Blood now can take 2 shots. 2 shots should be able to penetrate because he has armor-piercing ammo. Should be able to kill this thing. He's got 2 100% chances. This thing is going down before it can hurt us. Beautiful. And 1 more Blue Blood, just for good measure. We need him dead, and we need it done now. We need armor-piercing rounds on more of our guys. They are amazing. All right, let's move our little android buddy here. And instead of blowing him up, let's just take a shot. Like, why not try peeling the shield off this dude? Actually, peeling the shield off of the... Wow, that's not a very good chance. Let's take the shot on the Andromedon, I guess. I don't know. Which one's better? I guess the Andromedon. Peeling the shield off would be good, though. Well, he missed. But if he gets destroyed, he will do, you know, some damage to both of them. So that would be good, at least. Let's do a heal here on... Probably terminal healing herself is not a bad idea. We've got our people, actually, back up to a decent place in terms of health. Surprisingly good. Next, let's have her take a shot at something here. What exactly? Ugh. Not sure what the best choice is. Putting some damage on the Andromedon, obviously not a bad idea. I'd like to do some damage to this Purifier. You know what? I'm going to take the shot on the Purifier. Making it so he doesn't get his turn would be quite nice. She did hit. She took off his shield. It's possible Godmother can finish him off. She would need to roll decently here, but it's not impossible. So let's take the shot at that. I'm going to go ahead and move under the impression that we're going to get the kill here. I know that's a little bit presumptive, but we're kind of in a desperate spot here. Well, not super desperate, but we do need this dude dead. So she's got a pretty high chance to kill him. She has killed him. On the bright side, he's no longer disoriented. What's the Guardian going to do here? He's going to shoot our android to little effect. What is the Andromedon going to do? He's going to punch our android, which will then blow up. Nice. Took off both their shields. And now we're ready to just start attacking these suckers. Let's do it. Her assault rifle is probably a better choice here than the our Zapper Zaps, believe it or not. They're both just standing out in the open, too. Well, I would have done about the same, so it's pretty irrelevant. Blue Blood, unfortunately, does not have a shot. We can move him up, though, to where he should be able to. And be in cover at the same time. The twofer, man. And maybe he can even use his Phase Lance here to hit both of them. He can indeed, so let's do it. Phase Lance, baby. That's the Guardian down, the Andromedon feeling it. It's feeling in a rough spot. We can get another heal off if we want. Probably not a terrible idea. We can get Terminal back up to full health. This is like a success. This is looking really good. Take a shot here. Boop da boop. And the Andromedon armor comes out now. We've basically got this one wrapped up.
I'm running low.
Godmother running low on ammo, but you know what? You still got 1 more bullet in there, and that's all we need. I really wish we would have captured the leader, but we just were not prepared in terms of the amount of damage and danger that this mission was going to be dealing with, so as nice as it would have been, it just was not to be. What happens if we bap him? Go bap him. I don't know if he's going to actually get captured or not. That would be really nice, though. He's unconscious. I mean, I don't know how that works. It's an unconscious robotic exoskeleton now. I guess that answers the question. Do robots have consciousness? Do they have a soul? All right. Good stuff. That was way better. That was handled like it should have been handled the first time. But you know, the missions in this game are not easy. This one's harder than other XCOM games in terms of the linearity of it. I'm just not used to. All right. Unfortunately, we did not get the intel, but you know, that's life. That's not that big a deal.
Excellent work, Chimera Squad. Sacred Coil got more than they bargained for when they threw open that gate. That gatekeeper must have been sent here 5 years ago. It was stuck in transit since XCOM won the war. Scattered cells remain throughout the city, but Sacred Coil as an organization...
All right, well, there's the first one down then. You'll love to see it. Sacred Coil is done, baby. Investigation closed.
After reviewing the intel from your investigation, we're left with more questions than answers. Sacred Coil wanted to assemble and open a psionic gate. This required secrecy. Mayor Nightingale's death made their goal more difficult to achieve. Worse, there are clear signs they had external backing. Until we know more, we've designated their silent partner, Atlas.
I guess that's the big bad, the main bad guy.
On Atlas?
No, there's too little to go on. Mayor Nightingale's death remains your priority.
You mentioned 2 other groups who could have aided her killers.
Focus on one. If Atlas becomes more than just a theory, we'll update.
A game theory. Now we have to choose between the Progeny and Grey Phoenix. Grey Phoenix has the funding to hire more mercenary muscle. Progeny has intensified initiation rights for thralls. Let's see, a loose network of human scions, or an organization of alien scavengers. Let's go after Grey Phoenix next. Let's go in reverse order. I don't know. I don't know if it matters that much.
Primarily muton scavengers operating in
Oh,
the city.
mutons.
Recently, they've armed
Goody.
themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Indeed. If you have them on the radar, you should know exactly where they are. Alrighty. Grey Phoenix in progress. We have lots of promotions to go around for everybody. That is glorious. And we can unlock a new agent. Yes. Oh, we can get Torque now if we want. Alright, who we got? We got Shelter here. Role is Psionics, ally buff, mental attacks. I can't be your weapon, but I will be your shield. Agent psionically swaps positions with the targeted enemy or ally. Does not automatically end the turn. We got Axiom. Role is high damage and cover destruction. Surrender or don't. I'm fine with either. Are you? I guess he's a muton. Agent charges into a target and smashes down both fists. Chance to disorient, stun, or render unconscious. Rage. Higher rage raises the chance of applying disabling effects with melee attacks, but also increases the risk of going berserk. And battering ram. And then we have Torque. Bind. Agent wraps up an enemy, dealing damage and preventing them from acting on their turn. Bound enemies cannot be targeted by XCOM for risk of damaging the agent, obviously. And Tongue Pull. I think we're going to unlock Torque, as interesting as Axiom sounds. I regret not picking up Torque earlier. I think it's time for Torque. Nice. All right, let's do some promotions here. She has now hit unlocked Ventilate. What does Ventilate do? Presumably opens up air holes in the enemy by shooting them with a shotgun repeatedly. Fires a shotgun blast that is guaranteed to hit and destroy the target's cover. Costs 3 ammo. Okay. Now we've got, upgrade Safeguard to provide +1 armor, or Terminal heals up to full at the end of every encounter. A little bit of armor, or her guaranteed healing herself up. That would keep the healer always in the fight, but having armor would reduce overall damage we're taking. Oh boy. I'm gonna have Terminal self-heal herself. Having the healer always nice and healthy seems like a really good idea.
Whisper.
Whoops.
Are we good?
I didn't mean to go back.
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
She has a very normal
Well,
sounding
at least
voice for a
things are
snake.
Back to normal.
What the heck? Okay. Promote Blue Blood, quickly becoming our best agent. The last shot in each clip deals double damage. Wow. Or Phase Lance upgrades to ramp up its damage for each subsequent enemy it hits in a single blast. No. Double damage. We need to take out his extended clip, obviously. That is good. And then we've got agent ability unlocked. Patchwork sends the Gremlin to place target unit in stasis for 1 turn. Okay. I mean, that seems like it'd be okay. Not amazing, but it could be okay. And also, Cherub finished his job, his thing he was doing. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, consider pressing that like button. I appreciate it greatly. Subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll see you tomorrow with another episode of XCOM Chimera Squad. Take care.